So I wanted to share, I wanted to open the call up for a few shares now. I heard an amazing share from my dear friend Pamela recently. She shared with me some of the what she has noticed in her experience since adding these in, and I would have to have you hear it from her mouth exactly. So Pamela, please unmute yourself and give us your share.
Thank you, Allison. Hello, Million Mom Movement. I actually I went and found some writing samples today because, um, you know, seeing is believing. So, um, probably 3 years ago, just when I was starting into like just as a customer with Purium, I had a really bad accident in a river where I nearly drowned several times and got beat up pretty bad by some rocks. And um, the day I got home from that accident, I went to journal and I had the most beautiful printing before and after the accident. Get in front of the camera. All my writing just went down. I could start going right across and then it would just all go downhill. And that's just a note I wrote at Christmas to somebody. Um, and I had no idea why. And it was finally diagnosed by somebody as dysgraphia. And like I can actually feel my hand, my everything just turned. So there was something going on there, but I didn't have any doctors that they would refuse to look at me. They would just say, it's your mental illness. So um, then last year, I got another really bad concussion. And I mean, even my reading skills, I couldn't read. I couldn't understand a lot of the words. I would have to look up so many words and I get so frustrated because it's hard to read something when you have to keep looking at words and I wouldn't even understand the dictionary definition. I just have to go look at the synonyms and see what it was. And I also found that having the Audible playing in the background helped a lot. So to read a book, I'd have to buy the hard copy and the Audible copy, which and then it just got so frustrating, I just wouldn't read it all. And then I picked up 5 Levels of Leadership the other day and was reading it with the Audible going, and I didn't have to, I only had to look up one word, the synonym, and I couldn't believe it. And so I just started reading every day. And my mushroom blends, I have 2 a day. They're so delicious. I have 2 a day. And the other day I had to tell Allison right away because like I was just reading and I didn't even have the Audible on and I didn't even notice it until after. And then I went and wrote down my why, and it's all straight across the page. No hand turning upside down at all. And like it was bad. I went to a conference, I mean, last year, and an 8-hour conference, and I wrote 8 hours worth of notes on one page, all straight downhill over top because I couldn't even get my brain to get around turning the page. And here I am back to my old writing. Now it's still slow. I still have to think about it, but that's such improvement in reading and writing skills with. And that's about it.
Oh my God, your story brings me to tears and just so proud of you. And I'm so happy for you to have this voice to share your story because so many people will be inspired by your story. Mental health is, huge. And, people feel that once they break their brain or they call themselves, I've heard so many people say about their brain, it's broken. I just want everyone to know how much we can heal our brains. And that story, Pamela, you know, when you called me and not only did you read the book, but your comprehension of it, like you just you know, because some people are reading and they're not really almost paying attention, but you hung on to every word, you relayed what you got from it. You were so, you know, and truly like that is just such a gift to be able to read and absorb and get things from, you know, what you're reading, and then to be able to write again. Wow. That's just so, so amazing. I'm inspired and I'm just so moved. You know, I actually was told I had a broken brain as well. So that's why Pamela and I really connected. It just like, you know, coming from this, you know, a system that may tell you you're broken or your brain is dysfunctional. And, you know, we really believe it, and it lowers our self-esteem and what we're capable of. And then to be given this chance to understand how our brains can truly heal themselves, and given that hope that it can through sharing each other's stories. So important. So 2 a day is amazing. What's your favorite, Pamela?
Oh, the mocha mushroom. I need it in a giant bag. Like, we can't beat this. Seriously, it's just so good. But today and yesterday I've been drink because I'm almost done mocha. I gotta start drinking this golden. I added a spoonful of the dandy blend to it. And I mean, Tammy's talking about the dandy blend. I was just curious what it was, so I had to go get some. And I love the
Wow.
golden with the dandy blend in it. So now I'm like drinking that. So, and
Amazing.
now both of them are my favorite.
Amazing. Amazing. See, you can make it your own too. If you know, that's the thing. I love that there's 3 flavors that we have now, which is the golden milk, which doesn't have any caffeine. So it's amazing for the afternoon and even evening. And then we have the mocha and so the mocha is delicious. I agree. Mocha is my favorite. I don't know if anyone drop your favorites out in the chat. I'd love to hear your favorites, but the mocha, I agree. Note to corporate and everyone, we want a bigger bag because it really is actually like I'm ordering them every month now and I'm running out. So it's so good. And then, you know, the other one as well, the mushroom essential blend, I like to add into other shakes. So I just made myself a frozen banana smoothie with the Epigenius and a little bit of MVP Sport as well in there. And then some of the essential mushroom blend in there. And it was so delicious, like an iced coffee, like an iced chocolate coffee. It was just so delicious. So there's so many ways we can add and mix and match, add our own flavors. You know, you may want to add cinnamon or whatever you want, because they're just a great base. But they taste amazing on their own as well. So thank you so much, Pamela, for that share. Yeah, did you want to add anything?
Just the mental. I mean, I went in with a concussion and was just told that there's nothing wrong with me. You have a mental illness that is you needed to go get medicated for, and I left there with a severe concussion. So I never even went to the hospital or the doctor for the next concussion. So like we truly have to look after ourselves. That's all there is to it.
Yes, beautiful message. This is what we're all about here, is empowerment, self-empowerment. We need to be our advocates. We need to truly, in this world, learn to educate ourselves and connect with the right people and be our own advocates for our health. Because a system like that will definitely try and make you feel crazy, which some of us have been down that road. So we come here and we realize we're not. We just needed the right tools and the right support. So that's what we're about here. So thank you so much, Pamela.